more than anything, I wish I could afford not to take anything in this life seriously. I wish I could live this life over and just make fun of it all day long. I wish I were in a position that I didn't have to do anything that adults do. I realized that the other day. I was sitting with friends, and I love these guys. And it was a great evening out with these guys. We had a beer and we talked about this and that, and we just bullshitted. And and they're really nice guys, and I like them. But I caught myself doing something in the back of my mind that I always do, no matter what I'm doing. I'm doing it right now, probably. I do it all the time. No matter what I'm doing, in the back of my mind, I wish I wasn't there. I wish I wish I could look around this world and do and say whatever I'm doing and just not take it seriously and just make fun of it and just parody it and just make it absurd as possible. Just goof off. It's not, and I don't mean goofing off in the sense of wasting time and loafing. I do plenty of that. I loaf, as much as I can. It's There's something about adult life that you have to take everything seriously. You have to sit up and eat your vegetables. You have to, look at your finances and pay the bills, and you have to get to work on time, and you have to take things seriously, like politics and people's opinions and all this stuff. And when the waiter comes by and asks you, would you like another beer, you can't make some stupid joke. You can't say, give me a beer and I don't know, put a poison in it or something really stupid. And believe me, my sense of humor is stupid. It's not a sense of humor that entertains people. It's not. I'm funny. I'm not funny. I like making jokes, but no one laughs. They look at me odd. They worry. They worry about me. They worry about themselves, about whether they will get home safely tonight with me in the car or whatever. So it's not making jokes in a funny way. It's I just don't want to take any of it seriously. None of it. Nothing in this life presents itself to me as something that I really, really kind of say, yeah, that's the way things should be. I don't know. Do you have that? Does anyone? Am I the only one who does that? Who only has this in the back of my mind? And I've fought it with it all my life. I've struggled with it, and I've tried to tamp it down because I have to earn money. I have to make a living, right? I have to pay the bills. I have to somehow find a way to live. So I can't be doing that. I can't be goofing off. It's bad. There are some people in life who have found ways to do that. They say, like Frank Zappa, they say that sometimes he would come to his concert, sometimes he wouldn't. He would show up late, whatever he feels like. He just does, he basically tells everyone to fuck off, But he was Frank Zappa. He could afford to do that. He was Frank Zappa. And also, I think he was pretty much in debt all his life. Anyway, but there are people who can do things like that. Sartre won the Nobel Prize and didn't pick it up and said, fuck it, I don't want it. Other writers can't do that. If I had the Nobel Prize, if I had any prize, I could not afford to not, get it. I could not, because I'm not this genius who everyone says, oh, Eric didn't pick up the Nobel Prize. Wow, I kind of admire him for that. No one's going to say that, because I'm also not going to get the Nobel Prize. I'm not a genius. And so I'm not in that position. Elon Musk can do whatever he wants. And because he is the best of the best, because he is the GOAT. He's the richest man in the world. Nothing can touch him. But not me. Not you and me. Not all of us. Most of us can't. We can't afford to do these things that we would like to do. And I remember struggling with it all my life. When I was on a mission, I went on a Mormon mission, a mission for the Mormon Church here in Germany. And it was like in Dusseldorf or something. And And every week or every month, I guess every week, you filled out a little report. What did you do? I went from door to door for 3 hours. And how are you feeling? Are you feeling homesick? No, I'm feeling fine. And what do you think of, are you still on course for, teaching the gospel? And you say, yes, I'm. And so he would read, and I just look at this and I go, I'm, going door to door. Do you really want to know this? I'm just so bored. And so I wrote some goofy stuff. Am I on board to teach them? Yes, but sometimes I talk about Marxism on the door. So I just make some kind of joke, which of course, the mission president who read the stuff was completely legitimate in not finding it funny because he didn't know who this kid is. And he's out on his own in a foreign country trying to do work for a church of missionary work, and he's writing these goofy notes. Is he going crazy? Is he nutcase? Is he goofing off, or is he an idiot? He didn't know. So the next time we had a meeting, and we have personal interviews all the time, and he ripped me a new one. Basically, he just said, you have to get down, you have to grow up, you have to, etc., etc. And it just destroyed me. It just crushed me. And from then on, I realized I can't be making stupid jokes with people who don't understand my humor, and no one understands my humor, because they have to be able to figure out whether they can take me seriously or not. It's that's important. It's legitimate, and that's been like that. I've tamped down that side of me all my life. My father called it the Peter Pan syndrome after a book that was popular in the 70s. And he told me, he said, I think you're one of those kids who's never going to grow up. And I was insulted then because I thought, of course I'm going to grow up. I'm going to grow up and be a great, I'm going to be a great writer. Why do you have no faith in me? And now I realize, of course, that it's true. I am not bad at putting on a facade of growing up, but I haven't grown up. And I don't want to. I don't like this adulting. I'll do it. I'll try to succeed at it. I have no other choice. But if I did have a choice, I would prefer immaturity. I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever. I just know that I can't be that way I would prefer to be.